Now, your Alaska Link weather for Fairbanks and the interior.
Good evening and happy Monday. Note that we have made it to the halfway point of January as well as winter, as winter includes the months of December, January, and February. So being in that midway point is the midway point of both the winter and this month. But as we look at the first half of January, so far it's been above normal precipitation as well as temperature wise. A little bit heavier there precipitation wise, as we know that we can work into dry days and these numbers kind of get pulled back. But we are going to be talking about working into dry days as well as cooler days. So there will be some adjustments in these numbers, but we still need to add to those, as today we did continue to talk about those snow showers across the area with still mild temperatures, but the cooler air is starting to work in as we are starting to watch those snow showers and those winds ease, even with some potential clearing here overnight. Dropping down below zero is in place, and we are expected to stay there as we head over at least the next week ahead. So we're expected to see that as we roll through at least mid-morning tomorrow, dropping down into those single digits to teens below zero. What we'll note is that as we have those calming conditions, though, that is going to start to reduce that risk for travel concerns, though still with some times of some winds out there, especially for higher elevations, and still some lingering snow showers. There still will be some difficult travel throughout our Wednesday as pickup is being done. But what we'll see is that we are falling into the cold here over the next few days. Coldest by the weekend, as we could even keep our high temperatures into those teens to 20s below zero. But it's typical for this time of the year to have a few weeks of our temperatures stay below zero, as this is climatologically the coldest time of the year, where even our average high temperature sits at about zero, and then or even below zero, and then our average low is into those teens below zero. And both of these numbers in about a week or so will actually start to be on a climb, as this is the time of the year where we start to get some of those brighter and longer days. But we're also going to be working into the time of the year as well where we still have some snowfall to battle. But here as we work into our Wednesday, what we're noting is that we are watching that temperatures as they drop into the mid-morning. There's not much warming that's ongoing. We have a nice fresh layer of some snowfall and some sunshine that's only going to allow for that radiational cooling to keep us with those temperatures dropping as we roll into Thursday. We are over 5 hours of daylight as we have that 10:21 sunrise and a 3:40 sunset, gaining almost 6 minutes now per day there. So really watching that these hours are growing, as that's going to help to bring that average temperature up and start to melt some of that snowfall down so we can get that brown ground feature to bring us to those spring and summer months. But here we are again. High temperatures are going to be more as what's experienced in the early morning hours as we have those falling temperatures through the day. So really noting that our actual low temperature is going to be that continuous falling throughout the day to then bring us into Thursday morning with those teens below zero. Not frigid, actually more near normal, but we will get to some of those frigid points again, especially as we work towards that weekend forecast.